Okay, I honestly thought it was Evolved. Like,
Oh my gosh, how cool was that? So that was Anthem. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. But welcome everybody to EA Play. I'm Andrea Renee, and while you might recognize me from the gaming community, I'm kind of a new face around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show. And I think this year is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready because we're about to kick the press conference off. But before we do that, EA Play is more than just the show you're about to watch.
She's enthusiastic.
And it is huge this year. It's a full 3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers can come and play games for free. Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first impressions of the games that we're going to be showing off here today. But before we can get to that, we've got some reveals, of course. We're going to kick things off with a look at Battlefield 5 multiplayer. Now, I know Trevor Noah gave you the first look. Yeah, we can clap it up. Last month, but we've got some new stuff to show you today. Then we're going to move on to FIFA 19, and boy, do they have some big news, you guys. Any World Cup fans? You guys excited?
The crowd
it's going to be awesome. Then we've got 2 new indie games to share, and then I'm going to come back towards the end of the show with some of my favorite developers to give you guys a nice, meaty look at Anthem. And of course, yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me?
So do I. That was like
well, wouldn't it be fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right? Give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show. So without further ado, let's get things started.
And the chat goes, kill me. Well, this is... Okay, let's see what we have in store for Battlefield 5.
Different classes like Rainbow Six. Oh, with like any multiplayer game, I suppose.
And ladies.
Yeah. Hey, to be fair, there were women that, you know, were in the resistance in World War II. So.
Oh, of course, but, you know, for whatever reason, people really just, you know, got that under their skin.
It's time to kick this thing off.
Not liking a game
it's been 2 weeks since the reveal of Battlefield 5.
You know
what? It's been exciting. There's been a lot of speculation and so many brilliant remixes of a reveal trailer. But there's also been lots and lots of questions from the
brilliant remix.
And we've heard you want to see more gameplay innovation.
So like Twitch doesn't allow me to change the volume of the rebroadcast, so it's like killing my ears right now.
Take on the Second World War.
So
today we'll show you more gameplay and why this is the deepest and most immersive Battlefield yet.
It certainly is.
It's not coming from me, is it?
You will be able to dive and smash through windows to surprise your enemies. Where previously defenses were stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons around on the battlefield and gain advantages. And our renowned destruction system is back and more impactful than ever. So,
that's interesting.
You can't really hide from those pesky tanks anymore as they come chasing you for you, as they rip through those buildings.
So if you want to, you can really just drive.
You will now be able to customize your soldiers, your vehicles, and your weapons.
Why don't we have
not
that
only
in
for the gameplay, but for the look.
Is that
as part of our portrayal of the Second World War.
Oh, that is so funny.
That's just the tip of the iceberg in Battlefield 5. You're going to see a lot more of our new gameplay systems here at EA Play from our community.
Down house.
So let's talk about our single player in War Stories.
Yes, let's do that.
You know, the iconic World War II battle, tanks versus houses.
Untold stories that got us excited to start with.
So many losses.
It's about what you will see is really those moments of.
So really quick, guys, we have been joined by Mr. Andrew Duran. He was not here for the pre-show, but he's here for the conference. So say hi, Andrew.
Hello, guys.
Real and relatable
Barely
people facing the brutality of war.
Doing well.
We started off by an exclusive look at the Nordlys war story over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Thanks, that's something not
could be worse. There could be zombies.
So, our launch in October is just the beginning. You will all go on an expanding journey through the Second World War.
Behind, but it's okay.
No loot boxes.
Yeah, I think
no premium pass.
Like a few
program is a little bit
Every day.
Wait, so I'm sorry. Did they just say no loot boxes and no season pass?
And as part of that journey,
I heard
after
no premium
launch,
packs myself.
you'll get something I know a lot of you have been asking for.
It's Royale.
Zombies mode?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I told you.
Really? Battlefield Royale.
Reimagined for Battlefield.
Here we go.
So we bring those killers of Battlefield with destruction,
really have a counter
team play, vehicles into this new experience. So we will bring you experience that you haven't played before in Battlefield or anywhere else. But more about that later this year.
A Battlefield Royale mode we never played before.
To show you what makes Battlefield so special. It's the unmatched intensity of our multiplayer sandbox, and this time, it's even more epic, fighting across multiple maps and modes. Welcome to your next Battlefield experience, and this is your first look at ground operations. And this time, even featuring music.
The chats are... I'm so glad I have the chat.
by PUBG.
EA versus PUBG.
Oh, yes. No idea who would win that.
Oh, wait. They're going to be jumping out of a plane into an area to be able to fight.
Oh, man.
But you're actually inside the plane.
Whoa.
You're actually inside the plane.
Alright, so, like, I cannot think of a World War II battle that had British paratroopers where it took place in, like, where you could see Aurora Borealis there. Well, I cannot think of a location where a battle actually took place.
It was
Germany
Battle of
the North Pole?
Yeah.
Germany invaded the North Pole because they wanted to hunt down Santa, because they thought that Santa was someone that they should arrest.
Okay, cool.
So the British went up north. Yes, Santa was with the Allies, so the British forces went ahead to send out forces to the North Pole to stop the invasion from Nazis. Don't you keep paying attention to social studies?
Oh man, I'm just being invaded by Sam Killax and I understand the culture game going on as well.
Battlefield.
It's got definitely. Battlefield 5, Battle Royale.
Now with swimming.
Oh hey, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Zeus! Wait, Zeus?
Oh. We have a reason to watch the Microsoft conference.
See, in the
not a single drop.
War story.
Hang on. Not a single drop. Immediately drops person off bridge.
Oh, here we go. FIFA, boys.
Yes!
Yeah, that's what I was excited about.
When I was a boy.
Até mesmo nos momentos mais difíceis, tu tens de continuar a acreditar. Esta é a tua oportunidade de te mostrares ao mundo.
Thing?
Tu és campeão.
What do you mean?
I know PlayStation probably sponsored this guys actually in real life.
Because Frostbite worked so well in Madden last year.
It totally looks like that, 100%.
I'll take your word for it.
That's in-game footage right there.
Right.
Does that mean that they have like destructible goals and stuff?
That'd be interesting.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, make it like Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey, to where you can hit the soft ball so hard it sends the goalie flying straight into the goal.
What's new? They've got a wrapper.
It's like EA mandates every game in their studio uses Frostbite.
I mean, you might as well.
Wait, are we about to get the interview that's going to go ahead and talk about FIFA Battle Royale?
Yeah.
Don't you know that the new rule of this year's E3 is that every game, no matter what it is, has to be Battle Royale. I'm sorry, I got distracted by the shiny object on stage.
So just like 100%.
That's the UEFA Champions League, the pinnacle of club football, where the world's best clubs compete, and icons of the game like Gerrard and Cruyff cemented their legacies. The world's biggest league joins the world's game. And a special thanks to the legendary Hans Zimmer and LA's own Vince Staples for collaborating with us on the trailer.
Seriously?
And I really love the trailer because it captures our epic vision for how the Champions League comes to life in FIFA 19. And Lena's going to tell you a little bit more.
So I take it that since there's no
As Aaron said,
actual
the UEFA Champions League is an amazing addition for the game.
10-20 minutes, right?
It's where football's biggest heroes like Ronaldo and Neymar clash every year. And it's the place where champions rise.
Is that all we get? A Battlefield 5?
For a long time.
Imagine 100
minutes that it's here. And that's why we're bringing the Champions League across the game.
I know, but I'm just saying it's like from EA. Is that really all we get?
Tournament mode. Your club will chase trophy in career mode.
I'm looking for
Alex Hunter will pursue Champions League glory in your story mode, the journey, and in FIFA Ultimate Team there'll be live and authentic Champions League content, and we'll share more details on that along with all our other Ultimate Team features later this summer.
So Trophy,
and all that's just
like a Nintendo Battle Royale where it's like all the character avatars are like various Nintendo consoles and you're just running around like
every moment. From your tactical approach to the match to each technical touch.
That sounds like a fun little mode for
And we know how passionate you are about gameplay, so we work hard to shape and refine our vision for FIFA 19 with input from our community. From hands-on tests with beginners to detailed feedback sessions with FIFA pros. And we're going to be sharing a lot more about gameplay throughout the summer, but what I can tell you right now is that the quality bar in gameplay was raised yet again this year.
Would be on there, definitely.
So we look forward to everybody experiencing the game on the hands-on sessions this week. And also, of course, we're extremely excited for everybody to play it when we launch on September 28th.
I'm really into women's soccer, actually.
Headlined by the UEFA Champions League.
I live in El Paso,
Texas. But I just wanted to take a minute.
My family and basically everyone around here goes crazy over FIFA.
Standing next to this trophy is a little bit surreal.
Hi, he is actually interviewing.
Growing up, there's two iconic trophies that every young player dreams of winning. And for your club,
you got 5 in a row, damn.
The pursuit of Champions League glory.
Oh man.
But for your country,
it's like I'll watch the World Cup and I'll watch a lot of women's soccer, but not really like the whole Europe football club stuff. I don't really watch.
Jesus Christ!
And with the tournament starting in just 5 days, we're excited for the world to compete for it in FIFA 18.
That looks like an Emmy.
As you can imagine, all of us on the FIFA team can't wait for the start of the World Cup.
I was reading the
and we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why we've just updated the game with a free World Cup experience on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PS, PC, and Nintendo Switch.
Are they even combining? Because
but you can take Ronaldo and Portugal to the first World Cup victory. Or you can write your own story with some great nations who didn't qualify this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or you can make a crazy dream a reality for your home country, like mine, Iceland. Who would have thought that a nation of only 350,000 people would ever qualify? And you can feel their excitement.
Who would have thought that Iceland would be in a FIFA game, right, guys?
Wow, is gravity like
any England fans in the room that might still sting? And Lena isn't the only one who's excited. FIFA 18 players are loving the World Cup experience so far. But we don't want to stop there. We want to invite everyone to come and join the celebration.
You are the only one who's excited.
So I'm pleased to announce that for a limited time, FIFA 18 complete with the entire World Cup experience is available for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and on PC through Origin Access. Yeah, you can download and play the entire game right now for free.
That's what I'm going to be doing today. Okay.
I might actually try it, to be honest.
So to kick off the trial, we've got some of the world's biggest creators who are going to be playing live at the end of the show, representing their nations in a little mini World Cup tournament.
And this summer will bring so much more for FIFA fans.
Can we not?
Plenty of FIFA 18 content centered around the World Cup. And we'll bring you all the details on FIFA 19.
Here it comes.
But in the meantime,
let's
all enjoy the World Cup. Thank you, and auf Island!
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, can I get a translation, please?
Why are we allowing Russia to be on the cover of FIFA this year?
Because they're hosting it.
I don't care.
Okay. Okay.
Make FIFA great again.
Oh,
God. Good morning.
Oh boy, here we go. Here comes the apology train, boys.
FIFA 19. You know, the FIFA community never rests.
So I know you guys
20
expect
million
me to
people
apologize
from
for
60 countries
something
playing
that
in
happened
competitive
last year.
leagues this year. Well, the FIFA team never rested either, bringing the Champions League and the World Cup and so much other greatness to FIFA this year. We can't wait for you to experience it all.
He has slowly gotten more casual over the years with what he wears at these things.
I want to welcome you to EA Play. It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share all the games that we have to share.
Is he wearing a sweater in June in California?
Before we move on, I'd like to share just a couple of things. The greatest disruption to the consumption of entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription. As consumers, watching movies, watching TV, listening to music, reading books has never been easier. And we believe that disruption is going to be have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world. For many people, that's going to mean extending the experiences they already play on our partner platforms. For others, it's going to mean new games.
I'm just casually playing an EA game, wearing my EA shirt.
Platforms. But for everyone, it's going to mean playing games anywhere, anytime.
Yeah.
So this week we've got a tech demo running. All of our games streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices that you'll be able to try out for yourselves. Now, it's not quite ready for full market prime time yet, but it is a promise of what we hope to bring you in the future.
NVIDIA tried this and it flopped miserably.
Of course, is subscription. And we started subscription a number of years ago, and many millions of you have signed up and experienced the joy of being able to have full access to a great catalog of games. Today, we're announcing Origin Access Premier. So 3 things you need to know about it. Origin Access Premier will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Whoa, okay.
Then FIFA 19, Battlefield 5, and of course Anthem. And there'll be many more titles in the years to come. Second, you get access to the Vault, our library of over 100 games from EA and other publishers. And third, it'll launch later this summer.
Gold Pass approach.
So that's a little later in the year, but if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial
So this is their new monetary model for it, then. This is how they make money long-term over games.
Thank you and have a great show.
How much was it?
He didn't say a price, actually.
I didn't catch the price, but...
I don't think he said one.
I will go ahead and say that at least in this sense, I will go ahead and give them credit for taking the Microsoft approach to...
Okay, this is different than the NVIDIA thing, actually. So I take that back. This is different than the NVIDIA stuff.
Wait, Batman was EA?
It's on Origin. This is Origin games, not necessarily EA games, but Origin.
These are...
I'm gonna call it now. It's like $50 a month. I'm calling it right now.
That's way too expensive.
Yeah, that's...
I'm gonna say, well, for
the Twitch chat is guessing 60 right now.
No, 20 max. 20 max.
Hey everybody! What's up? So I'm here sitting inside the crowd at EA Play.
Yeah, $60 a month.
And I just happened to find Mr. Vince Zampella here in the audience from Respawn.
Oh, okay. Hi,
What's going on, Vince? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing new games.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah!
Vince,
so, you guys may have seen that Vince was tweeting yesterday, and there has been a bunch of speculation. So, you want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass. But we wanted to bring a little tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to do that right now.
Okay.
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
I hope so.
All right, so this wasn't the visceral Star Wars game, but this is the Respawn EA game.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah. So it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
Fallen Order. It will, of course,
so does that mean I get to hold a lightsaber?
Yeah.
Yes.
So all like Jedi Outcast, maybe?
So Vince, you got anything
Sorry,
else?
Vince, you weren't
well,
good enough
it takes
for the
place
big stage.
during the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
Define dark times.
So for all the hardcore nerds out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. All right, between 3 and 4.
Okay.
That sounds like a nice time. You got any other tidbits?
Between 3
It's not a
and
nice.
4.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
He's like, do you even know what you're talking about, lady? Come on.
It's gonna just be all dark.
It's amazing.
He's looking at her as if he's like 5 seconds away from just
people are now
strangling
anxiously
her.
wanting to know like,
She's just asking
when
the
can
most
we play the
redundant
game?
of questions.
It will be.
Is this a Star Wars game?
Next year.
Are there going to be
2019,
Jedis?
Not this year.
Wow, that's like a year and a half out. That's like a year and a half out.
Now that we know, we can set expectations. We're all going to be amped
all right, so
up.
E3 2019
hopefully
confirmed.
we'll
We
hear
get Respawn
more
Star
from
Wars.
you maybe
We're
next
not
year.
even seeing gameplay footage.
Well, Vince, it was great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the show today. We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
Oh, Visceral Star Wars. Visceral Star Wars?
No.
Oh, no. Oh,
Hello there.
Get those
My name is
tomatoes ready.
Dennis. I work at DICE in Stockholm on Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm really happy and excited to be here
Hello,
today,
my name
so
is
thank
Dennis. I
you
did
so
not
much for
approve
hanging out with me for a little
microtransactions.
bit.
Please don't hurt me.
So we launched our game in November of last year, and clearly we didn't get it quite right. So instead of coming out of the gate sprinting,
John, am I
really
turned up for you?
we had to take a step back and make sure that we were delivering the game that our players really wanted.
No.
So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics for players to collect instead. So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks on Endor.
I feel so bad for this guy.
Can we get an Ewok Battle Royale, please?
Thank you. It turned out to be by far the most popular update of the game, and the team loved building Ewok hunts.
I feel like Dennis.
So, as you might know, we're currently in our Han Solo season with content from the movie coming next week. It's headlined by the new planet Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features the return of one of our favorite modes, Extraction. So looking forward a little bit, this summer we will be introducing a new squad system to the game, which will allow you to team up much easier and play with your friends. We're also adding a new Starfighter mode focused around dogfighting with your hero ships. And looking ahead a little bit more, we will also be delivering a new large-scale multiplayer sandbox experience focused around capturing command posts and attacking and taking out capital ships. But that's not all. We know that you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars.
Should have been content at launch.
It's only fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including the largest level we have ever built for Battlefront.
Lightsabers that you just spin around.
So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce the most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous.
That was what I was describing.
He will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Finally making his debut in Battlefront. We're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku.
No kidding.
As well as someone to bring balance to the Force.
Oh no.
Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker.
What, no Ahsoka? Come on now. Where's your women representation? Come on.
Extremely excited to be building all of these cool things.
Women representation.
EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront.
You will have Leia and you will just enjoy her.
We had a rough start, but I really think that this game has a bright future. Thank you very much for playing the game, providing us with your feedback, talking to us. Together, we will make this the greatest game that we can possibly build.
They're still
there would be no Battlefront without you. So thank you. May the force be with you, and enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
At some point, you have to know when to hold them and hold them.
Is it like too little too late by this point?
I think it's a little too late by this point.
Oh. What is this?
Yeah. So this leaked this morning.
Ah, okay. Oh. Buddy.
It's just murdering him.
That's more graphic than I would have thought that you would take a sequel for Unravel 4.
Is this like a really messed up sequel to like Kirby Yarn World? Like, what is this?
Have you never played Unravel?
No.
Okay, so it was like a little indie game with Yarny a couple years ago.
Okay.
I don't think it was particularly great. His name is Yarny.
That's rough.
Yeah.
This dude just got like strung out across the ocean, literally.
Well, that was kind of his thing.
That was brutal.
Hi, it's really good to see you.
Oh man.
Wait, he's wearing nail polish.
In Unravel, we used yarn to symbolize love and the bonds between people. In our new game, we tear that bond up right at the start. You lose everything, including your spark. But when things are at their darkest, you find hope.
And Unravel 2,
and you form
lost
a new
all
bond.
hope.
Okay, every time Unravel is mentioned, I can't help but think of Tokyo Ghoul, like constantly.
And it leads you off on an adventure.
No one else? Okay.
So welcome to Unravel 2.
Another time.
This is a cool game. Play co-op with
So can we talk about how
it's
like EA
about
copy and pasted their format from last year so far?
These two little souls who refuse to give up and build
well, it's like
something
they lead off with Battlefield,
together.
okay, and then they go to the sports stuff, and then they come back with Star Wars, and now they promote like a tiny little tinier developer type thing
with two characters. You can play it
alone,
less
YouTube,
or you can play it in co-op with a friend. But there's always two characters.
And it's like last year we got the same thing with A Way Out.
And working together to get through this adventure.
Well, yeah.
This game, it's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier and more challenging. But above all, it's a lot more playful.
And Unravel 2,
and we think it's a worthy
thing
successor.
As gravity.
And I want to show it to you now. So I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage. He's a producer at Coldwood.
Oh, please go wrong. Please.
Please just blue screen.
And we're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about how you can play the game in co-op with yourself, essentially.
We're going to try. No promises, though.
This looks nice.
All right. Whoops. Oh. Yo.
There you go.
DevTools. There we go.
There we are.
I feel like playing a game co-op with yourself is weird.
So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along through the more fast-paced segments of the game. And we actually tried to include a bit more of those.
Oh my gosh.
We figured that since it's a co-op game, we wanted to have
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic right now.
No, this is awesome. We're getting chased by like a turkey thing.
Yeah.
That were, like,
okay. Yeah, this is
exciting.
I like this a lot, actually.
This is so silly.
Yeah.
Well, no.
And then when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into two and switch back and forth between the two characters.
I like this.
Because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game, that you're always working together and helping each other out and utilizing this bond between you to overcome any obstacle that you come across.
Obviously the first one didn't do that great.
Yeah. Well, I just like the idea that you could turn your
so I guess I'll jump in at this.
What are we talking about?
So I'm gonna be the red
Unravel
one
here.
Okay.
Blue one.
I'll be blue.
Okay.
A little
we have
celebratory
outsmarted a turkey.
Yes.
This is what we have looking forward to with EA Confidence.
So are cats going to be like the main villain of this game?
I have a partner who doesn't play games all that much, so like getting her to like
playing
play
safe
games
enough.
Yeah, exciting.
Yeah,
I'll swing. All right. Nice. And I'll catch you.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so you can also use your co-op partner as a means of possibly.
Okay.
Oh, whoa, that was really cool.
Yeah, it's like a less frustrating like Portal co-op, you know?
Part of me just wants to see what happens if the turkey just eats one of them. Like if it drags the other one down with.
I'm not ready for that heartbreak right now.
I mean, I bet you it probably doesn't do anything, to be honest. But...
They probably have God mode.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna say yes because I'm pretty sure the bird should have snapped at least one of them right there.
Okay, I'll go up and distract the grouse.
I'll sneak up here.
Yeah, that turkey is persistent,
right?
Okay, your turn.
Yeah, look at me. There you go.
I definitely think they're spending a little too much time on this, but I still think this looks cool.
Now I'll go.
Well, no, I will say that this actually is something that does look worthwhile. I'm just wondering why the turkey doesn't have the ability to just like jump on the screw.
There you go.
Oh, turkey dance! Turkey dance!
Now we can breathe again.
Yeah, finally.
Or can we?
Oh, poor turkey. Does anyone try to feel bad for the turkey?
So that's a quick little look at Unravel 2. Alright,
that looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it does look really cool.
Yeah, I really hope you like it. And,
okay, so at least there was one
before I go, I just want to send some love to the team back home because working on this game has been
nails should be painted red and blue.
Completely amazing team effort in so many levels, and everybody has worked so hard. So there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you
like
those, and thank you to everybody back home. And thank you.
Because they did. Because they did.
Yeah.
I think this is the most time we spent on a game in the EA conference besides FIFA.
That's what they did with A Way Out last year.
Yeah.
Oh god, we're still going.
Yeah, this is literally like, if you replace this segment with A Way Out, it'll be the same length from last year.
Yeah.
Wear your friend like a symbiote suit and pretend that you are them.
Oh, that was cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of good mechanics for the sequel.
I'm definitely interested in playing this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as the movement feels good, you know, we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I played the first one.
Maybe that now that you have a co-op person, maybe the controls will be better. Who knows?
Thank you, Martin, and the brilliant team at Coldwood. The game is really strong. These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear that they have a lot of passion. And I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids.
These guys have done an amazing job.
But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone.
Let's forget about them until we release the game.
Yep.
What?
You heard that right.
What?
You'll be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished. It's out.
Okay, now
okay. Wow.
Right
all right, anyone up for co-op later?
Thank you, Martin, and thank you to the team at Coldwood.
Co-op later, anyone?
Back in 2015, we started on this journey with the original Unravel. To seek out the most creative, independent developers and bring them into our EA Originals program.
But I'm glad I was proven wrong.
It's been our way of helping these creators bring their unique games to the world and to tell their stories. And last year, if you remember, Joseph Fares was up here on stage representing his team at Hazelight and A Way Out. And I think we all kind of remember that. And you might even remember him from the Game Awards as well. I think I did.
Way Out is already out.
In March, that game caught fire. It's innovative, it's fun, and it's something fresh and new.
Did it really do that well? Did it really do that well?
We saw over 2 million players in the first 2 weeks.
I mean, it was a really good EA game that we got last year,
that Joseph and his team are expanding and moving into a new studio.
So stories like this drive our industry, and it's why we will continue to work with independent developers to help them realize their dreams.
So same format for next year.
Which leads us to our next EA Originals title.
I guess they were
from
just
a little game
that
studio in Berlin called Joe My Games.
Allowed them to be able
when
to
I met this team and I saw the game,
EA,
I was instantly drawn to how personal this story was. It's one that our characters are powerful and important message. And it's unlike anything we have ever done. So please welcome Connie Geppert to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
Another card game.
Oh, this looks interesting.
Maybe this one will come out with actual content.
Thank you, Patrick.
Did they just turn the lights off on her?
I still remember during the pitch how
Oh,
enthusiastic Patrick was, and that afterwards, like our whole team, including me, were super excited. It actually feels a little bit the same right now.
Like,
I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too
comfortable
excited.
on stage.
Well, considering how high this cancer rate is right now, I'm not surprised.
Thank you. We are Umai, a small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or SOS as we call it. The whole journey from the very first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing. Let me tell you more about our game.
Wait, did the video just stop?
When humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters.
Yeah, it totally did just stop behind her.
Is at the core of everything you will see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely. In my case, I started writing the story when I felt the loneliest in my life. I think as an artist, you process your emotional world by letting it out and putting it into your art. I'm still amazed
chat is saying nothing but
how
feels bad man right now.
Like the concept seems to just float out of me like right into the hand and onto the paper. I think
mind you,
this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story. Even though that it takes place in a fantastic setting.
Sometimes that's either going to be like,
in SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and families see those who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways, so that players who want to simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so. But player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all.
Oh no, of course not.
Yeah, it's like
Sea of Solitude is
really
about a young
difficult.
woman
English not your first language. Just speak up in a few million people. Yeah,
from
go
such
for it.
strong loneliness that her inner feeling,
like,
the darkness, the anger,
no, it's hard to do,
the
especially not only
worthlessness,
but that you're being
turns to the outside, and she becomes a monster.
I don't think I could see
the game is about finding out why this happened to her, but also how to turn her back into a human.
Did I just hear a cat?
Ultimately, the goal is to bring all those emotions into balance.
I have cats around here
Some
somewhere.
needs to become bigger, some would be better off a little smaller, but
it's like
to
the camera
embrace
that's never mind. Not
even
going
your destructive part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And that's what our game is all about. Thank you.
The crowd's starting to lose their interest right now.
Is this real?
Okay, there we go. Just in the nick of time.
This world that I
live so it's a horror game. Okay.
It's empty and cold.
Did you say it's a horror
game?
Horror
cuts
game.
Me and touches my soul. I'm no child of destiny and no fortune son.
And apparently everyone's saying just Monica in the chat now.
I'm too weak to run.
An unofficial Doki Literacy Club sequel.
A new day is here, but nothing Everything is new. Alone in my room, I tremble.
I have no idea what's causing this.
What's up?
Like I said,
just the blue screening. It's just a pain in the rear end at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They're getting back to basketball, huh?
But I'm not the only one.
Oh.
We are one.
Yeah. Wow, set you down. Transition.
We're gonna put you on an island. Crossover. Gather. Game. We're balling. Be ready. We're coming at you.
Yeah, probably like, oh, no one's gonna want to watch this.
Say it how you want. Trust the process. Run is one. Call next.
I'm actually kind of interested.
Or be the answer. As long as you hold your course.
Looks like it could be very interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, there's like, or the
just
most
remember,
colorful
wherever you call home,
yeah,
whatever your fit.
And you know, in fairness, that is kind of
you're on my court.
Yeah,
you're on my court.
Just depends on, you know, if it seems like a nice little, you know,
is my squad.
3 or 4 hour game. More than that, it might.
Oh, NBA Live.
Huh. Give me a new blitz. Give me a new blitz.
My name's Shea Kivlin, aka Young Kiv. I'm from Seattle, Washington. The only goal of mine is really to win the Madden Cup.
There we go.
It's a big night for Young Kiv. He's been stuck at the quarterfinals.
I mean, it's more just, so far, it's just been kind of like trailers. Not like, hey, this is what our sports are doing now.
34 throws it low.
That
was a phenomenal read, and Trini's got the lead. 40 to 19.
Hate losing way more than I love winning.
Oh, we have an incredible matchup. It's a rematch.
Yeah, definitely, you know, could have more interviews with trophies.
Well, at least in fairness, there hasn't been enough trophy interviews that we kind of passed. I'm glad they at least changed it up and actually gave the trophy.
He's finally done it!
The most prestigious championship. Oh yes! Yes! I'm gonna interview the championship belt! Oh, this is a wondrous year!
Wow, already starting. Okay. Hi everybody, I'm Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers. As you guys can see, king of touchdown celebrations. That's pretty fire. I like that a lot.
It's much worse.
As you guys know, this is Young Kiv,
the Pittsburgh Steelers interviewing the guy who
Madden
won
champion.
the
Madden give it up for Young Kiv,
championship.
Madden is an esport now?
Try something quickly.
They've had Madden championships for a very long time.
How has it been?
I
You know,
did
your
not know
success and your path, you know, to where you're at today.
It's I've always been a competitor. When I was in high school, I was playing baseball. I hurt my arm. So then I picked up Madden, and at first I was really bad. I was getting blown out online, but I kept at it. I put more and more time into it. Eventually I made my first tournament, but I had a big decision. It was the same time as my graduation.
Wow, okay. So the key to be the number one
real
player
sports,
in
so
Madden
I started
is to hurt your arm in
playing
baseball.
Madden, now look at me.
That's number one. Number two, you said you had the decision to go to graduation or go to a tournament. So, like, what did you do?
And I was like,
I chased that money. I still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
Now look at me. I have
There you go. We're out here chasing money.
Belt.
That's
I'm
awesome.
making John Cena jealous right
now. You know, the past few
That's
years,
a massive
how
belt.
has it been for you? I know you had some ups and downs.
It's been tough. I've had a lot of devastating losses. I've been so close so many times. I made the final on TV and got blown out. But all those losses made me gain a lot of mental toughness, and that's how I got this belt.
You know, look at the presentation of our champion right here.
So amazing. There's
like
a lot of, you know,
the best way to be able to represent yourself, torn pants all over the place.
Well, today, EA Play, you know, first look at the Madden 19 trailer. Super excited. It's going to be so fun.
You will respect me and my ability to play Madden 18.
Stay right here and talk to you guys forever. Well, I'm not going to bore you guys. We're going to go out. I'm going to try to take this belt, you know, round 2. So, we're out.
Don't talk to us forever. Go
to the stage. He gave up the belt. And he just let him walk off with his belt.
You've worked your whole life to get to moments
like these. It's the LA Screwjob. LA Screwjob.
On top of the mountain.
That white dude screwed that white dude.
And failure. All just
I wish I could say more, but I feel like it's gonna come off
weird if I keep trying to make jokes. Legends are born.
Oh hey, it's the worst Manning brother.
You fall.
It's the bad Manning brother.
Rise.
And Maddie, what are you doing here?
See that it was really never about reaching the end of the road at all.
Yeah, so they'll never introduce Australian rugby.
But about all the moments that got you here.
Tom Brady.
You mean Australian football?
Is there a mechanic in Madden where you can deflate a football slightly?
I don't know, but that would be amazing if you could do or like, you know, a cheap mechanic where you can deflate the football just enough to where it's easier to catch.
Yeah, like, can we get that as a feature?
Like a blitz mode?
We've got exactly the same.
They really should just do that.
Rugby, but they don't wear any armor at all, and they like do the constructs and stuff.
Yeah, I know. I played rugby before. A lot, actually.
Okay.
But there's absolutely no rules about like contact movement, so they absolutely.
Wait, so it's not regular rugby?
No, it's not regular rugby.
Oh, okay.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nathanius, professional shoutcaster, here alongside Redwood Studios general manager
What are you doing,
Martinez.
Nathanius? What are you doing?
I'm super excited to be here.
Why aren't you casting GSL right now?
And give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live winner-take-all head-to-head match.
Money right now.
Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Nathanius,
Sure thing. The objective is straightforward. Destroy the opponent's base to win. Unit control, super simple. Just tap the destination, unit automatically moves there. The most efficient way to destroy the opponent's base is with this giant nuclear missile in the center of the map. Control the missile by standing on a majority of the control points. A bar fills up while the missile is possessed. Whoever controls the missile when the bar fills up will fire the missile. Takes 2 missiles to destroy the enemy's base and win.
Wait,
that's it.
It also took 2 nukes to destroy Japan.
Well, enough talking about it. Let's get to this match.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome matchup lined up for you here today. Fighting for the blue side of the room. Will you please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is.
Oh God!
Make some noise for In Control.
No way! No way! They got him? Are you kidding? Nice. I'm like a huge StarCraft nerd, so I'm just kind of damn.
His opponent,
so this
fighting
is
for the red side of the room,
killer,
a competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Nick at Night.
I have no idea who this guy is. He's not a StarCraft player.
What?
Okay, come on, In Control. Let's go.
Now, Mike, it's going to be a real clash.
That's why Nathanius is here, because In Control is here.
These players have a should be a great match.
It really is. I can't wait.
All right, are the players ready? Let's get this thing going.
Ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Let's
do it.
All right, let's kick this off. Nice little strategy game.
No, I can't believe they got In Control here.
It's a good genre.
Damn.
I'm very excited for this. The players are loading in.
I wonder how much they paid in both.
Here we go.
Off.
Whatever it was, it was
have been deployed, and the action begins like any strategy game. Economy will be the focus. We have a harvester to start things off.
What if the studio that was recently shut down?
Now the infantry is going to come out to hold that top point. Both players, of course, trying to take that position. Nick and Knight being able to reach it a little bit first in a strategy game. That flank position that In Control is going for on the top side, also very important as Nick and Knight's forces have to circle around the center.
Right. Let's see if he's able to create a 2-on-1. Is he able to get there? Looks like he's getting there. Here comes GDI with Rhino. It's going to rip up those branded.
Going for the anti-infantry, and like any strategy game, the units that you're going to use when you deploy them will have a huge impact. Your micromanagement of your forces and protecting that economy as well.
Nick and Knight with some attack bikes on the top. There he is.
And In Control placing the turret on the top right side to help cover that Rhino as attack bikes move towards the northwest position. We can see that the missile is beginning to ready and firing that takes out half your base. The most important objective on the map is to hold those control zones.
Right, and In Control making a lot of progress on that far right side of the map.
Interesting you at all?
I'm not a huge mobile game fan,
and now he's redeploying his
so
vehicles to the south side,
not
bringing
really.
out more infantry to deal with the attack bikes. And as that economy ramps up, of course, we're seeing bigger and more powerful
units. It is cool that they got like
some
decently made StarCraft names here, though. So that's cool to see.
Right, absolutely.
They got the absolute right people to show off an RTS
Control brings out his first tank. That's going to be used to try and help push back these smaller forces as he makes his way to the south side. That missile passing halfway now.
I wish that they would put that like full
He
screen.
will have the missiles. We see it starts to point towards In Control's base.
Yeah, would you go ahead and believe that he is making these choices right now?
Get around to that top corner, able to hold that missile. He does
like a few seconds, you can go ahead and change the channel. And,
very important, of course, blocking the passing of
I think it's good that they're showing like someone actually playing it.
Is so crucial.
It's like you get an idea of
to secure the northwest spot. Another tank's going to come out from Nick at Night to take it out. But now he's bringing out the Pitbull as well to help lock down that north position.
This missile is very, very close to firing. Let's see what's going to happen.
With another turret, In Control flanks. He takes the top that missile and fires off.
Wow.
And Nick at Night, one shot away from being knocked out here, as the next one will start to ready up in just a moment's time. In Control's very heavy artillery force has been doing a great job at taking control of the map.
So it really is what you said about Japan and nukes then. It really did take two to
as more of Nick and Knight's forces move up towards that north position, those harvesters, of course, very crucial, very important to protect those, as your economy allows you to get these big late game units. The units are going to come out a bit more slowly as you get more of them on the field.
Oh, I get it.
In Control just spreading his forces out, trying to hold this advantage that he's had so far.
Nick at Night is trying to get in there, but there's a great turret placement from In Control, blocking and just ripping through again those infantry.
And we see In Control now moving his tank towards
another drill pod we're seeing with some flame tanks.
Yeah, bringing the flank. Of course, those flame guys do amazing damage to the infantry.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad timing by Nick at Night.
Two more tanks coming out from Nick at Night to try and secure those positions. He brings up the laser infantry on the south side as well to deal with that tank. Going for counters, trying to scout out and see what your opponent is doing and make the proper response is so important.
Nick at Night needs to move to the other control point.
About harassing those harvesters, coming around the far side for those rhinos. Looks like he's really pressing it.
And we see that missile is starting to get close to firing with 3 zones In Control for Nick and Knight, looking to set things back the other way. In Control trying to rally his forces around. He doesn't want to engage with just 1 or 2 units. He wants to move all of them together, create a good flank position, and take over that south.
And we're seeing the first mech unit from In Control. This is the Wolverine. Gonna rip, and this is watch out for this missile.
And Nick and Knight's gonna fire that one off and settle for next missile is gonna end it.
Next missile wins. Let's see what happens.
We'll have control of Wolverines, as you pointed out, for In Control coming out to try and deal with these forces. But Nick at Night's done a great job of getting that presence, and now also harassing the economy of
It's a nuclear bomb.
Okay, we've got our first mammoth tank on the board. If In Control can get this in position, he's going to do some serious damage.
That missile just passed halfway ready. He's also bringing out his first air unit to deal with those.
A lot going on here.
It's got a lot of range, that big boy, and In Control just needs to hold
this missile is nearly going to fire.
It can be stolen at any.
Where is it going to go? Is he going to be able to get it off?
Got it back. He's gonna take it. Defeating Nick and Knight here 2-1.
It's too obvious.
That was epic.
It's like learn to play a real RTS, Nick at Night. Come on.
That was awesome.
Any thoughts, guys?
I just came to make mammoth tanks, so I've done my job.
Yeah, absolutely. That was awesome. We saw a little bit of everything right there.
Perfect. Yeah. Let's hear it for Nathanius.
Like, learn to play a real RTS. Come on.
It'd be funny if they're like, oh yeah, we didn't get
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the worldwide reveal
we just got paid in like Rice
Rivals.
Krispie treats.
We got paid in bragging rights.
Rivals reimagines the real-time strategy experience for mobile. We're giving players complete, continuous control of their armies in quick, competitive head-to-head matches that are fueled by skill and strategy. Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices. But I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha today. So head to the Google Play Store, search Command & Conquer Rivals. The studio has been having an absolute blast playing this game.
I have an iPhone.
Please let us know what you think. Thank
So
you.
did EA just give the middle finger to EA or to Apple just now?
Yeah, sure did.
Oh.
Wow. As if we needed more reasons to just.
What is this?
No, it's same thing.
This is the commercial that you're going to see on every YouTube video for the next 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
Just with like gameplay not representative of actual gameplay.
I'm wrong, sorry, but this one. Yes.
Yeah. I do like how the chick has like Tiberium in her hand.
Wouldn't that kill it though if it's, not necessarily useful? Oh, that's why. It's like very running in the veins.
Yep.
No! Gardner wants Scorpion!
Okay. Where can I click skip ad?
Oh, hi, brother. King.
Command and Conquer for a new generation.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
Now, before we close the show with a spectacular epic anthem, I wanted to share a few final things. I am blessed to be able to work with some of the most creative people on the planet who come to work every day to create amazing entertainment. And what I can say about all of those teams, and what I can say about us, is that we are always trying to learn and listen and strive to be better.
No.
And so, as you look at the 10 experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through.
We're clearly not doing
First,
this year.
that at the very core is choice. Is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on.
We'll use
that in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly.
That is very important.
That no one is given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment that you invest, you feel like you are rewarded and you are given value for that investment.
That Command and Conquer game
and most importantly,
like
that the games are fun, that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly enhance your lives.
I would agree. I don't see how you can monetize that,
and so,
actually.
As we think through all the things that we're trying to do, know that we want to be better, and that we want to make great games.
That you go
and
ahead
that
to
as much as we love making games, and as much as you love playing them, there's something that is even greater that we can do together. The power of this community when we come together to do amazing things is profound. Last weekend was the third year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power of play can be a positive force for social impact. Millions of you out there participated in 9 in-game challenges in our games, logging millions of hours in support of Play to Give. And to celebrate that, we contributed a total of $1 million to 3 charities that share our vision for a more inclusive world.
Wow.
A world where representation and equality are not something we strive for,
slightly generous with the money we've stolen.
And where bullying and exclusion are not an everyday thread. These 3 organizations, the United Nations He for She, PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center, and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization, all are doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give.
By giving them a small donation.
And thank you for your support. Thousands of us at EA and millions of you together doing immeasurable good because we love games. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for the incredible privilege of making games for all of you. Now, without further ado, let's take a look.
We will
at
bring
Anthem.
out 33 of
Anthem, here we go, boys.
The gods
33 representatives from each organization will fight it out on a deserted island. Last group standing gets that $1 million for charity.
Altering.
A moment of silence for which they can be awesome.
Destroying.
Yeah, I want to see what's happening here.
The anthem is all.
Oh God, it is Destiny.
There's a storm coming.
Oh no.
These walls can't protect us forever.
Sorry.
Halo ripoff.
Well, I was gonna go with Iron Man, but
it wants to destroy us all.
I was like, the more I look at this, the more it screams Destiny.
This really reminds me of where you're getting. This doesn't feel like Destiny at all.
Well, this started with
I'm joking. It definitely feels.
It's like Evolve to me.
That's just the colors and stuff?
This is like just Mass Effect meets Evolve meets Destiny.
Yeah,
and all got a beer with each other.
Close the mask!
Yeah, just...
Well, it's still hard to tell what that is exactly. We don't...
I bet you played Infamous 2?
Yeah.
Wait for the Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yep.
Full gameplay reveal tomorrow at the Microsoft conference.
You have been taken to half mast. If you want to go all the way, tune in tomorrow.
Yeah. Did you say that?
No, not yet. The only thing I'm getting right now is a seizure. Flash. Anthem.
Half mast.
How cool was that trailer? You guys have seen it a couple times, and it's so cool every time I see it.
So I missed who is she?
I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since last year because we're all BioWare fans.
Okay.
We're going to do something a little bit different for the rest of the show, and we're going to take a deep dive into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen Rutzart.
Hey, these are like the 3 main BioWare peeps. Nice.
Yep. We're gonna talk with them instead of showing you.
Failed Mass Effect.
No, they didn't fail Mass Effect. They didn't work on it.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks for coming out today.
Andromeda, they didn't work on Andromeda.
Right? Yep. It's going to be very exciting. So, Casey, we're going to go ahead and just jump right in
if no one buys your game that your company's going to go
know
under?
that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem.
This is what I wanted from a press conference.
Yeah, that's right.
Like
so,
a sit-down
first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans.
They didn't do the sit-down interview with their sports person, so they have to make up for that
satisfying to
That's
come
true.
back
They
to
had
it.
their
And,
sports
I just
person
want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio, and that's kind of where it started with Anthem. Is just thinking about
Xbox marketing.
what is the evolution of a BioWare game, and we wanted to create a
like
brand new
Lost
world
Planet
for people to
vibe,
discover.
Lost Planet 2.
A whole
right?
new world of story.
Look at those numbers.
That's like Lost Planet
they're
with
doing
a
high
forest
more
instead
of a
of
dynamic and living world, and a game that would change every time you came back and played it. We also wanted to do something where, if you wanted to invite your friends into it, then you could do that as well. So that was really the initial vision of the game, not an MMO, not a multiplayer game with story sort of bolted on this side, but something new and different, and I think the team has really captured that vision over the years.
Your fans really love the stories from BioWare, but I think we're kind of curious how you're planning to make story work in this shared world.
Them together.
So a great story for BioWare is really about characters that you can have a connection with, choices you get to make, and feeling like the story is about you.
Can you have Casey Hudson tell us what a great story from BioWare is? Does he wrote the Mass Effect trilogy?
Diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same areas. Now you can build a solution to that, but you have to really build it into the core of the game. And that's what we've tried to do with Anthem. It's what we call our world, my story. So when you're out in the open world, the world is really dangerous and you're focused on your mission. And this is where other players get to play with you. The thing that's really interesting about this, it's unique for Anthem, is that this is a living shared world. So whether there's weather or it's nighttime, what we're experiencing, we're experiencing together. Everyone that's playing Anthem at a moment
a party
is
going on there.
thing. And this is what we mean when we talk about our world. It's a shared world that we all experience
That's like
together.
some kind of raid by the waterfall.
But then when I finish my mission, I come back to a base like Fort Tarsus. And this is a single-player experience. I turn in my rewards, I talk to some characters, I experience the choices of my action. And this is where your story really lives and breathes.
I turn in engrams,
and by doing it this way, we're able to combine
that
that impact and agency of a single-player story with the fun of teaming up with your friends to play co-op in combat.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear when from our community is they want to continue to play in our worlds. When they've finished Mass Effect or Dragon Age, players want more story. And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for years to come. And it could be anything.
Did she say that
new
Dragon Age
moment
didn't
with
have a
a
story?
character that
No,
you've
she
grown
didn't.
to
She's saying the
love,
players
or
that play Dragon Age
event
want
in the
more
world
story
that
at the end.
deepens the lore lore or an entirely new storyline and plot.
On my
well, I'm certainly not going to complain about more story. I don't think anybody out there is going to either. So, Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing perspective, since you are the lead writer, can you speak to what it's like to create a new world like Anthem?
We developed a way to inject more story as we go along.
For us,
there's not much story to begin with,
and not just the writers, but all of the devs, the designers, the artists, is that we're creating something new and mysterious for players to discover. So at the heart of the premise of Anthem is a world left unfinished by the gods. But the gods left behind their massive tools, and those tools are in constant conflict with this unknowable force called the Anthem of Creation. And the chaos of those things pushing against each other means that the world is constantly being reshaped in new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent storms, mutated creatures, gigantic monsters. It's a dangerous environment that you need to wear a suit of power armor, a javelin, to be safe in.
And that's something I think a lot of players out there maybe don't stop to think about. It's just how much work goes into creating a new intellectual property or IP, as we've been saying. Now, we've seen all these different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms.
I don't want to keep making
What's the process of creating a game like from scratch?
I like how
it's something we've done a few times at BioWare. And really the hardest part is getting started, just kind of getting off the blank page. So what we try to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players. So, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and do that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start, and then once we think about those things, that's the power of creating new IP, especially for games, is that you actually get to build a whole fictional universe that's meant to bring out a certain experience. And then once we do that, then we still need to build all the rest of the stuff, and what unlocks us creatively is to think about principles around art style, tone, and even the technology and the politics of our new world. And then from there, we can actually go and build out every last detail.
Yeah, and one of the unique challenges for Anthem is that it's a world, an experience that's meant to feel alive, like it's happening right now. And so the world is always changing, weather, the storms, seasons, and it's a really great concept to write for, because what it means is it gives us the opportunity to drop into the world, almost in real time, a dramatic event that changes the world for everyone. And that could be anything from gameplay to lore.
All of the moving parts in Dynamic World sound really cool, the way that they sound like they're going to come together. But even though there's obviously a lot going on, it really all comes back to your character.
Okay, cool.
So let's talk about who we're going to be playing as and why we're fighting these crazy beasts.
So you are a freelancer, uniquely skilled to pilot these javelin exosuits. And you need those suits to survive and fight in this world, because the world will kill you. But on top of that, our ancient rivals, the Dominion, they've discovered a way, they think, to weaponize the Anthem of Creation.
Dominion,
and so we need to stop them and protect the free people of Tarsus.
No, I've heard you call this power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? What's the canon term here?
We call them javelins, and there are 4, and they each have unique abilities. There's the Ranger, and then there's the Colossus, the Interceptor, and finally the Storm.
Yeah, so each javelin gives you a different way to play the game. But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said,
these are more like slight derivatives of the Mass Effect classes.
Which means you can decide which suit you want to use based on your mood, based on the mission you want to engage it, or the javelins that your friends are using. Really what this allows us to do is we built the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world. Yeah, so they each have their own unique abilities. So let's take a look at the Ranger now.
Just look at those characters.
The Ranger is a more generalized suit, able to do a lot of different things. Really designed for up-close your soldier combat, one-on-one for the most part. The Colossus is heavier, more specialized.
This is like your Vanguard class
really pack in big weapons that let them devastate the battlefield.
is what I want to see here.
I'm just going to say the Storm looks like it's going to be my favorite. I'm sure you guys out there are picking your faves right now, too.
Okay, I guess that's all we're going to get.
So the Javelins look awesome, but we're going to take a couple questions right now. So Casey tweeted, some of you may have seen, asking for people out there to send us your questions. And the first one is going to be from @It'sSweetNicole, who asks, as a player who is all about making their character
Why did
their
you
own,
screw up Mass Effect so bad?
Options will be available in Anthem?
What part of hey
really
they didn't work on
to
it?
Express themselves both through customizing the way their Javelin plays through gear and weapons, but also being able to personalize the way that it looks, both through paint jobs as well as changing the actual
the N7, the N7 suit.
We want teams to be able to do this as well. And because you're going to be using a Javelin for a long period of time, we really want you to be able to make it your own.
I'm glad you brought that up, because actually, Jay Legato has a question connected to customization. Monetization.
I'm glad you brought that up.
When, loot box,
it's like we're
cosmetics.
not scripting this at all.
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you spend any money on it. So no loot boxes, no ability to pay for power. So that means no ability to spend money on gameplay advantage at all within Anthem.
That's really sad.
But even more important than that, we want to make sure that Anthem is an immersive experience that feels like it's So that means the main story, a big open world, and an ongoing service that provides new content for a long period of time.
It's like we're not going to screw the player.
Experiences for everyone.
We're going to do
Well, I'm glad to hear that I can make my Javelin
We're only
cake.
going to do it after dark when the lights are off.
All right, Casey. We talked earlier about this being a co-op experience. So can you tell me a little bit about how the team gameplay is going to work?
Yeah, it really is about the fun of teaming up as a team of superheroes and working together. So you want to get a few people together of different classes. So I think here we're going to see the Colossus. Just hammering people on the ground in gameplay. We can have a look at that. So heavy artillery being really strong, in melee combat. And then here you've got the Ranger shooting down from above. And then they're using combos and special abilities and stuff like that. But what I love is you don't just run around, you're swimming and flying as well.
So it's interesting because the Snake Tones wants to know, how will you balance multiplayer with single-player storytelling?
So Anthem really built around trying to combine the impact of having your own personal story with the fun of playing with other players. But we really want to make sure that that playing with other people feels like a choice. So for people that want to just experience the story, you're going to be able to do that. Now, going out into an open world like this by yourself is going to be a little bit more challenging than if it's a team of 4 people. And we've really tried to balance the co-op experience to be fun even for people that don't normally engage in this kind of thing. So I really
pretty
hope
high, actually,
that everyone
considering
at
his
least gives co-op
Frostbite.
a try.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. If you want to roll solo, you can. But
to be fair, EA's been really good about using in-engine Frostbite
I know
footage
you all are
for
on
stuff.
the edges of your seats. How about show a little gameplay?
Oh.
Yeah? You guys want that? Ooh. All right, so Kathleen, I think you're going to set
Who's ready for a scripted voice co-op thing?
You and your friends have decided to play a mission
of the
called
Microsoft
Scars and
conference
Villainy.
you'll have to
The
watch
Scars
tomorrow
have put
to get
together
this
an
gameplay.
acid-based super weapon, so you got to take them out.
Division.
So you start in the Strider, which is like a giant walker, and it's your forward base of operations. You have a conversation with your crew, Halleck, Faye, and Owen, and you'll hear Owen. He's going to talk us through the mission as we experience it here. And yeah, then you just get into your Javelin suit and you head out with your friends.
Is that Warframe?
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mark, Casey, Kathleen, for talking to me about Anthem today. We're going to go ahead and roll the gameplay now. Enjoy, everybody.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
Cool. Interesting. All right.
Now, mind you, if you're going to be watching it, watch it with the green.
Wait, what?
Freelancer, time to get to work.
Some like robot.
They said these bastards made some kind of acid. They're using it as a weapon.
So we're ripping off Horizon.
Find where they're making this garbage.
I admit, I did not see that coming.
It's a troop carrier.
Oh, that looks comfy.
It's really nice and padded in there.
Stuff.
Is there supposed to be no audio?
I think I got a bad something wrong happening.
Yeah, I've got audio.
I mean, there is audio, but you can't hear people speaking.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Good. This is
what's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby.
Oh, because this is like single player.
Wait, be careful.
No, this is single player.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shoot them! Shoot the bunnies!
Teabag that one.
I think I'm into this.
Yeah, I think I'm into this also.
Right.
I'm getting
checking out the Scar Cam some more.
That's making me.
Look at all the weapons! Oh, and the turrets!
But I mean, yeah, scripted.
This is, well, I mean, considering this is single player, yeah, it is.
It's so scripted, you can see the script actually.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's like, this is single player. These are like, yeah, like, the teammates are NPCs.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you can not only do your combat on the ground, but while flying around, you can also go ahead and fight like that too. And I guess you have to dive into water so that you don't overheat the suit, I guess.
I think they were going to a place.
Huh. Yeah, like,
Mines? Throw your Colossus at it.
It's like, screw this, I'm flying.
There's a Shaker relic.
No, just run.
Wait, something's odd. Get a closer look, would you?
Wait, you guys can fly. Why did you just
see those radiant pieces of energy? They're echoes from the Anthem of Creation.
Jumps up to try to blast you in the face.
Oh, hey, it's the waterfall.
Loads of scars nearby. Be careful.
We saw this place earlier. It's the waterfall rave.
Yeah.
There's a snake out.
They didn't mention things like raids and like stuff like that, did they?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's cool. All right. It's a little busy with all this UI, but
yeah,
return them to the relic. You've got to silence it fast.
It's a bit overpowered as well.
I'm fine with that.
Here's a storm, which is like Biotic from Mass Effect, from what I'm getting from it.
Yeah, that's my favorite class.
Okay. I usually played Soldier, but I think in Anthem I'll probably be doing the Interceptor or whatever, the really fast one.
Yeah,
it's got silence. Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for
the speaker?
Wait, something's happening.
There's the Soldier.
What the hell was that?
I think
something happening.
That was whatever laid all the eggs around. The sound came from below your position.
The audio on this is really delayed.
On the plus side, this definitely counts toward hazard pay.
You might want to refresh, dude.
There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down. Follow it. We should find the source.
Ah, I'm an idiot. I'm watching the COG one, not the actual.
It's all good.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
Alright, you want? I'm down.
Metroid.
Oh dear.
Oh hey, Metroid, what's up?
Yeah.
It's a Metroid.
Well, I was expecting to see Metroid Prime at the Nintendo Direct, but I guess the EA Direct is fine too. Anthem!
It's cool.
How cool was that?
Well, no, we knew that this
so
was
hyped,
probably going to be a highlight of course, but
and that was actually just a short version of the full demo that we brought here to LA. So if you want to come by the Anthem Theater here at EA Play, you can check out the game live.
Okay.
So I'm sure the question on everyone's minds, when do we get to play?
So Anthem comes out February 22nd, 2019. On Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
Until the delay.
So mark your calendars, everybody.
That's
Fire
like
off your tweets.
a week before
Thank
Division 2.
Thank you so much again to Casey and the entire Firework team. I know you guys had that awesome theater outside, so I will see you guys there.
Right.
Give it up for Casey Hudson, everybody.
Well, that's going to come my bus just slightly there. I mean, mind you, I'm glad it's going to be in February.
I also want to give a big thank you to all of the developers who showcased their games today and everybody working hard at their studios back home around the world. Let's give them all a round of applause.
Woo.
Now, some of what you saw today, you guys have to wait to play.
I'm so glad I have a sore throat today.
EA has so much available right now. Now, for those of you keeping score, you can get your free trial of FIFA 18 World Cup today. And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access. Yarny is back with a buddy in Unravel 2, which is also available today. Plus, you can take on your friends in Command & Conquer Rivals starting today as well. Now, that's a lot of available stuff that's out today. Is anybody ready to go home and download anything?
Today.
You're like, I just want to go outside into the fan fest. I get it. So I want to let you guys know to keep your streams going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup live tournament is going to begin. I'm going to head outside and check out the games, but I want to thank everybody for coming down to EA Play today and watching the press conference, and have a great weekend.
All right.
Okay, that's it. We can finally go home.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to let this little outro thing play, and then we are going to stop the broadcast and then restart with a post-show wrap-up.
Yay! Nothing but good things to say about the EA comp. 10 on 10.
Hi guys, my name is